Hey guys! Welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today I am working on my Oasis Springs save file and we are going to be building a tiny house for an animal lover. So let's get started. So I'm building on a really small lot today here in Oasis Springs. It's the Nookstone lot and I thought it would be a good lot to showcase a tiny house. So I have built one tiny house before in one of my previous videos, and it was a tier 3 small home, so it was 100 tiles, which isn't that small. Today I am attempting to go a little smaller, so it's going to be tier 2, a tiny home, and it's only going to be 64 tiles. So the next tier after that would be a micro home, which is only 32 tiles, and whenever I attempt to do that, I think it'll be quite a challenge for me because I'm just not very used to small builds. But anyways, I did have a sim in mind when I was building this out. So I'm planning on having a female sim live here, and I'm planning on her being kind of like a hippie. You know, she's gonna be all about like peace and love and being a good neighbor. And of course she loves animals, and she's going to have a dog and a cat living with her on this lot. And my plan for this neighborhood in Oasis Springs is actually going to be less affluent than some of the other neighborhoods I've built so far. So for example, some of the neighbors that I was planning on building, I was going to have like a trailer park. It's going to have the rundown bar, a big family home. So I'm hoping that this sim would kind of be like the mom of the neighborhood, and she'd be really friendly and warm, and if you ever need like a home cooked meal, she'd be happy to cook that for you, you know? So that's the sim that I had in mind when I was building this lot. And so I wanted the small home to be very colorful and bright and warm and reflect her personality. So as you can see here, I'm giving her quite a big kitchen, even though this is like a studio house. So there's only one room and it's the bathroom. Everything else is like an open space. And I gave her a really, really blue kitchen, which turned out cuter than I thought it would. And then for the kind of secondary color, I chose yellow. So the house is going to be very blue and yellow, and it's just going to be very bright. And I'm going to be using a variety of different furniture. I actually ended up not using a lot of the items from the tiny home pack because I found that the furniture style for tiny house looked really modern, and I wanted more like mismatched furniture, older looking pieces, like funky, spunky looking pieces. So yeah, I use a lot of like non-tiny home items for this tiny home, but I was still able to fit in everything. So I have the living room, as you can see there. There's 3 seats, have the dog bed. I even have a little dining table here for 2, so she can have people over and they can eat at this dining table or in front of the TV. I have her double bed, dresser, bookcase. So yeah, this is like a fully equipped house. It has lots of different functions and activities for your sim. And it has the bathroom, which only has a shower. So if you're going to be raising like a toddler, it'll be kind of hard to bathe them. So not recommended if you want to raise a family in this build. But you can, I guess, kind of like make the bathroom bigger and shift things around if you want to. So yeah, this interior is basically almost done. I'm just adding a lot of different decor items here, trying to make it look even more colorful, busy out the counters and things like that. But, you know, this lot, it has quite a bit of outdoor space as well. So I'm going to be including like a backyard area where her dog can explore and play and all that. And I was also lucky enough to have room for like a rooftop patio area, which added more tile space but didn't actually impact my tile count. And actually, I recently got a puppy as well, so I've been thinking a lot about houses with pets and dogs, and I think for one of my next builds, I'm going to be building like a modern farmhouse. And I'm just thinking about like what kind of house my puppy would like to live in, and he probably wants to have a backyard, you know. Like we live in a condo, so if he, you know, needs to pee or poo, we need to like take him down the elevator and things like that. So yeah, that's what I have in mind for my next build, definitely. But yeah, here we can see the rooftop patio that I was talking about. So I use a lot of the furniture items from the Jungle Pack actually, because they have a lot of colorful items and it's still got kind of this like camping feel to it. So I use a lot of the items from that pack for this, and I added the colorful lanterns and the lights. So I really like that space up there, and I think that I don't think her pets will be able to go up there because of the ladder type, but if she were to have people over and she needed more space, definitely can invite them over to her rooftop patio there, and they can look at the stars and all that and relax. So here I'm just doing the exterior, adding some, simple plants, have the mailbox, the outdoor garbages. I decided not to add like a fence because I just didn't really think a fence suited this neighborhood. And there's like all these boulders anyways to like, this is my property, So I added the picnic table, an outdoor grill, lots of gardening lots, so she could be into that. And that is pretty much it. I also added some outdoor laundry items because, of course, the inside did not have room for a laundry room or laundry machines or anything like that, but I still wanted her to be able to do her laundry. So yeah, I squeezed that in, and that's pretty much it for this tiny home. I had a lot of fun building this. It's really not my style, and I would not like to live here, but I liked how it turned out, and I liked all the colors that were used. And if you guys have any ideas on what I should include for my Oasis Springs save file, or what I should build next in another video, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Toodles!